Have you been waking up at night with those shooting pains in your legs that make you want to scream? I bet you've tried everything, from stretching to those expensive creams that promise miracles but deliver nothing. Well, here's something your doctor probably hasn't told you. Those leg cramps might not be just a normal part of aging. They could be your body screaming for specific minerals it's desperately lacking. Today, I'm going to reveal the 5 critical minerals that could end your suffering, and believe me, number 3 will absolutely shock you. It's been helping thousands of seniors throw away their pain medications for good. This information isn't just life-changing. For many of my viewers, over 60, it's been nothing short of a miracle. And I need to warn you, if you're still relying only on prescription medications for leg cramps, you might be making things worse without even knowing it. Before we dive into these game-changing minerals, if you want to stop suffering from those painful leg cramps that wake you up at night and limit your daily activities, hit that subscribe button and notification bell. Right now, I share new, proven solutions for senior health issues every week, and many of my subscribers tell me they've completely transformed their health using just the information from these videos. Give this video a thumbs up too. It helps more people, like you, discover these solutions instead of suffering in silence. Now, let's get to those minerals that could change everything for you, starting today. Topic 1. Magnesium, the muscle relaxation. Mineral magnesium is absolutely essential when it comes to eliminating those painful leg cramps that have been keeping you up at night. This powerful mineral works directly on your muscle function, helping them relax and preventing those sudden agonizing contractions that can wake you from deep sleep. What most doctors won't tell you is that over 80% of seniors are deficient in magnesium, and this deficiency is one of the leading causes of nighttime leg pain. The problem gets worse because many common medications for blood pressure, heart conditions, and acid reflux actually deplete your magnesium levels even further. It's like trying to fill a bucket that has a hole in the bottom. No matter how much you put in, you're still running low. But here's where it gets interesting. Not all magnesium supplements are created equal. Those cheap tablets you find at most drugstores? They're practically useless because they contain forms of magnesium your body can barely absorb. What you really need is magnesium glycinate or magnesium malate, which are much more bioavailable. Forms that actually reach your muscle tissue where they're needed most. The difference in effectiveness is stunning. Many of my viewers report that their leg cramps disappeared within just 3 to 5 days of switching to these better forms. And unlike prescription medications, which often come with a laundry list of side effects, magnesium actually provides multiple health benefits beyond leg cramp relief, including better sleep, improved heart health, and even enhanced mood. The timing of when you take magnesium can make a massive difference in how effectively it prevents those midnight leg cramps. Taking it right before bed might seem logical, but actually, dividing your intake throughout the day leads to much better absorption and round-the-clock protection. Try taking a smaller dose with breakfast, another with lunch, and then one more, about an hour before bedtime. This approach maintains steady levels in your bloodstream, which is crucial for keeping those muscles relaxed all through the night. Remember, consistency is key here. Magnesium needs to build up in your system over time to provide maximum benefit. Don't expect overnight miracles, but most people notice a significant improvement within the first week. What many seniors don't realize is that certain foods and beverages are actually working against them, silently draining away the magnesium they're trying so hard to replenish. Coffee, alcohol, and even seemingly healthy foods like spinach, which contains oxalates that bind to magnesium, can all interfere with your body's ability to utilize this essential mineral. On the other hand, incorporating magnesium-rich foods alongside your supplement can amplify the benefits tremendously. Pumpkin seeds, almonds, dark chocolate, the darker the better, and avocados are all excellent sources that can help boost your levels naturally. One of my viewers, Margaret, who suffered from severe leg cramps for over 15 years, started incorporating these foods along with a good magnesium supplement and reported that for the first time in decades, she can sleep through the entire night without a single cramp. Topic 2. Potassium. The electrical balance. Regulator potassium is the unsung hero when it comes to preventing those excruciating leg cramps that stop you in your tracks. This powerful mineral works by regulating the electrical impulses that control your muscle contractions and relaxations. When your potassium levels drop too low, which happens far more easily as we age, your muscles literally can't function properly. They become hyperexcitable, triggering those sudden, painful spasms that can leave you gasping for breath. What's particularly concerning is that many common medications prescribed to seniors, especially certain diuretics for high blood pressure and heart conditions, actively deplete potassium from your body. It's like your doctor hands you a medication, with one hand while unknowingly causing a new problem with the other. The modern diet is another silent culprit behind potassium deficiency. Processed foods, which make up nearly 70% of the average American diet, are shockingly low in this essential mineral. Compare that to the diet our grandparents ate, which contained about 4 to 5 times more potassium from fresh, whole foods. This nutritional shift has created a perfect storm for leg cramp sufferers. But here's what's really interesting. Simply increasing. Your potassium intake can reduce leg cramp frequency by up to 60% within just 2 weeks. That's better results than many prescription medications without any of the side effects. One of my viewers, Robert, who had been suffering from nightly leg cramps for over a decade, started incorporating potassium-rich foods into his diet and reported that his cramps had completely disappeared within just 18 days. But here's where many people go wrong. They rely solely on bananas as their potassium source. While bananas do contain potassium, they're actually not the most efficient source. You'd need to eat about 7-8 bananas daily to get optimal levels, which obviously isn't practical. Instead, focus on incorporating these potassium powerhouses into your daily meals: avocados, sweet potatoes, spinach, coconut water, and white beans. Just 1 avocado contains as much potassium as 3 bananas. For those who struggle with dietary changes, a high-quality potassium supplement might be necessary, but always start with a lower dose and check with your healthcare provider, especially if you have kidney issues or take certain medications. The key is finding the right balance. Too little potassium causes cramps, but too much can create heart rhythm problems. What many people don't realize is that hydration plays a crucial role in potassium utilization. You could be consuming adequate potassium, but if you're not properly hydrated, your body simply can't transport this mineral to where it's needed most. This is especially important for seniors, as our thirst sensation naturally decreases with age, making dehydration extremely common. Try this simple hydration strategy. Drink a full glass of water when you wake up, another before each meal, and 1 more before bed. For an even more effective approach, add a pinch of unrefined sea salt to your morning glass of water. This helps your cells actually absorb and retain the water instead of just passing it through your system. Many of my viewers have found that this simple hydration routine, combined with increased potassium intake, provides relief from leg cramps faster than any other intervention they've tried. Topic 3. Calcium. The structural support mineral calcium does far more than just build strong bones. It plays a critical role in preventing those debilitating leg cramps that have been robbing you of sleep and mobility. This powerful mineral works directly with your nervous system, controlling how your muscles contract and relax. When calcium levels drop too low, your nerve endings become hypersensitive, triggering those sudden, involuntary muscle contractions that can leave you gasping in pain. What's particularly concerning is that as we age, our ability to absorb calcium drastically decreases. Studies show that by age 70, most people absorb less than half the calcium they did in their younger years. This creates a perfect storm for leg cramp sufferers, as their bodies simply can't maintain the calcium levels needed for proper muscle function. But here's where many seniors go wrong. They focus solely on getting more calcium without considering calcium utilization. You could be taking expensive calcium supplements daily and still suffer from leg cramps if your body can't properly use this vital mineral. 3 key factors determine whether the calcium you consume actually reaches your muscles where it's needed most: vitamin D levels, magnesium balance, and stomach acid production. Without adequate levels of all 3, that calcium supplement you're taking might as well be going straight down the drain. This is why so many seniors continue suffering despite loyal supplement use. They're missing the crucial cofactors that enable calcium to actually do its job. The form of calcium you choose makes a tremendous difference in how effectively it prevents leg cramps. Those popular calcium carbonate tablets might be cheaper, but they're also the hardest form for your body to absorb, especially if you're over 60 or take acid-reducing medications. Instead, look for calcium citrate or calcium bisglycinate, which don't require stomach acid for absorption and deliver up to 4 times more bioavailable calcium to your muscle tissue. The timing matters too. Taking your calcium all at once can overwhelm your absorption mechanisms. Breaking your intake into smaller doses throughout the day maximizes how much your body can actually use. One of my viewers, Elizabeth, who suffered from severe leg cramps for years, switched to calcium citrate taken in divided doses and reported that her nighttime cramps had completely disappeared within just 2 weeks. What many people don't realize is that calcium works synergistically with other minerals, creating a delicate balance that directly impacts muscle function. Think of it like a symphony orchestra. When all minerals are present in the right proportions, your muscles work harmoniously. But if just one mineral is out of balance, the entire system falls into disarray, triggering those painful cramps. This is precisely why calcium supplementation alone often fails. It needs to be balanced with the right amounts of magnesium, potassium, and sodium. The ideal ratio is approximately 2:1 calcium to magnesium, but most supplements and diets provide far too much calcium and not nearly enough magnesium, creating a mineral imbalance that actually worsens cramps. Rebalancing these minerals has helped countless seniors finally find relief after years of suffering. Topic 4. Vitamin D, the mineral orchestrator. Vitamin D may technically be a vitamin, but it functions more like a hormone in your body and plays an absolutely crucial role in preventing those debilitating leg cramps. This powerful nutrient is the master orchestrator of mineral absorption. Without adequate vitamin D, your body simply cannot properly utilize calcium, magnesium, or phosphorus, no matter how much of these minerals you consume. Think of vitamin D as the key that unlocks the door to mineral absorption. Without enough of it, those minerals you're taking simply pass through your system without ever reaching your cramping muscles where they're desperately needed. What's particularly alarming is that vitamin D deficiency has reached epidemic proportions. Among seniors, studies show that over 80% of adults over 65 have insufficient levels, and this percentage climbs even higher in northern climates. The conventional wisdom about vitamin D dosage is woefully inadequate for most seniors suffering from leg cramps. The standard recommended daily allowance of 600 to 800 IU was established merely to prevent rickets, not to optimize muscle function or prevent cramps. Research now suggests that many seniors need 5,000 to 8,000 IU daily to reach therapeutic levels that actually impact muscle function. But here's the catch. Vitamin D status varies dramatically between individuals based on factors like skin tone, sun exposure, age, weight, and genetic factors affecting vitamin D metabolism. This is why blind supplementation without testing can be ineffective or even potentially harmful. The solution: ask your doctor specifically for a 25-hydroxyvitamin D test, which is the only accurate measure of your vitamin D status. Many of my viewers were shocked to discover their levels were in the severely deficient range despite taking daily multivitamins. What many people don't realize is that vitamin D absorption is heavily dependent on your fat intake and digestive health. This fat-soluble vitamin needs dietary fat to be properly absorbed, yet many seniors follow low-fat diets for heart health, unknowingly sabotaging their vitamin D status in the process. Taking your vitamin D supplement with the largest, fattiest meal of your day can increase absorption by up to 30%. Additionally, certain medications commonly prescribed to seniors, including cholesterol-lowering statins and weight loss drugs, can significantly interfere with vitamin D absorption. If you're taking these medications, you may need higher doses to maintain optimal levels. One of my viewers, Richard, who had suffered from severe nighttime leg cramps for years, discovered his vitamin D levels were extremely low despite daily sun exposure. After 3 months of proper supplementation, he reported his leg cramps had completely disappeared. The form of vitamin D you take can make a dramatic difference in how effectively it prevents leg cramps. Most supplements contain vitamin D2, ergocalciferol, which is less bioavailable and less effective than vitamin D3, cholecalciferol. Studies show that D3 is up to 3 times more potent in raising blood levels compared to D2. For even better results, look for a vitamin D3 supplement that includes vitamin K2, which works synergistically with D3 to ensure calcium gets directed to your bones rather than depositing in soft tissues where it doesn't belong. This proper mineral trafficking is essential for optimal muscle function and cramp prevention. Many people also don't realize that vitamin D works best when taken in the morning, as it can interfere with melatonin production and sleep quality if taken in the evening, and poor sleep itself can trigger more frequent leg cramps. Topic 5. Iron. The oxygen delivery. Mineral iron plays a critical but often overlooked role in preventing those excruciating leg cramps that wake you up at night. This essential mineral is responsible for creating hemoglobin, the protein in your red blood, cells that carries oxygen throughout your body. When iron levels drop too low, your muscles become oxygen-starved, especially during periods of inactivity like sleep. This oxygen deprivation triggers those sudden, painful contractions that jolt you awake and leave you massaging your legs in agony. What's particularly concerning is that iron deficiency becomes increasingly common as we age, affecting up to 30% of seniors. Yet most doctors never think to check iron levels when patients complain about leg cramps. The problem is even more prevalent in women over 50, who are nearly twice as likely as men to develop iron deficiency due to lifetime blood loss through menstruation, even after menopause ends. But here's where many people go wrong with iron supplementation. They assume all iron supplements are created equal, which couldn't be further from the truth. The standard ferrous sulfate prescribed by most doctors causes digestive distress in over 70% of people who take it, leading to constipation, nausea, and stomach pain. These side effects are so unpleasant that many seniors simply stop taking their iron altogether. The solution? Look for gentler, more bioavailable forms like iron bisglycinate or carbonyl iron, which provide the same benefits with significantly fewer digestive issues. The timing matters too. Taking iron with vitamin C, like a small glass of orange juice, can increase absorption by up to 300%, while taking it with calcium-rich foods or coffee can block absorption almost completely. This is why many people taking iron and supplements never see improvement in their leg cramp symptoms. They're not absorbing the iron, they're consuming. What many seniors don't realize is that certain medications and health conditions can severely deplete iron levels directly, contributing to those nighttime leg cramps. Acid-reducing medications like proton pump inhibitors, PPIs, commonly prescribed for heartburn and acid reflux, can reduce iron absorption by up to 50%. Similarly, aspirin and other NSAID pain relievers can cause microscopic bleeding in the digestive tract, slowly depleting iron stores over time. Conditions like celiac disease, autoimmune gastritis, and even low-grade H. pylori infections can all interfere with iron absorption as well. If you're taking these medications or have these conditions, you may need specialized forms of iron and higher doses to maintain optimal levels for preventing leg cramps. One of my viewers, Margaret, discovered her persistent leg cramps were directly linked to iron deficiency caused by her long-term use of acid reducers. Once addressed, her cramps improved dramatically within just 3 weeks. The connection between iron and leg cramps becomes even more pronounced during sleep due to a fascinating phenomenon called nocturnal myoclonus. This condition, characterized by periodic limb movements during sleep, is significantly more common in people with iron deficiency, even if they don't have full-blown anemia. Your brain requires adequate iron to produce dopamine, a neurotransmitter that helps regulate movement and muscle control. When iron levels drop, dopamine production suffers, leading to those involuntary leg jerks and cramps that wreck your sleep quality. What's particularly interesting is that iron deficiency can cause leg cramps even when your hemoglobin levels appear normal on standard blood tests. This is because your body prioritizes using available iron for red blood cell production over brain function, meaning your muscles and nervous system feel the effects of low iron before it shows up in routine blood work. Now that you understand how these 5 critical minerals work together to eliminate leg cramps, it's time to take action before another night of pain disrupts your sleep and limits your mobility. Just imagine waking up refreshed each morning, without that familiar dread of putting your feet on the floor, wondering if your legs will support you or collapse in pain. That freedom is possible. I've seen thousands of seniors reclaim their active lives by simply correcting these mineral deficiencies that their doctors never thought to check. But here's the truth. This information only works if you actually apply it. Will you be one of the few who takes action, or will you continue suffering needlessly like so many others? Start today by focusing on just one mineral, perhaps magnesium, which provides the fastest relief for most people. Begin incorporating magnesium-rich foods like pumpkin seeds, dark chocolate, and avocados into your daily meals, and consider a high-quality magnesium glycinate supplement taken in divided doses throughout the day. Then gradually add the other minerals we've discussed, paying special attention to the synergistic relationships between them. Remember, these minerals work together as a team. No single one can fully solve the problem alone. And be patient with your body. While many people experience dramatic relief within days, complete healing of chronically depleted mineral stores can take 2 to 3 months of consistent effort. What would your life look like without the constant fear of leg cramps limiting your activities and disrupting your sleep? Would you travel more? Take those walks with your grandchildren that you've been avoiding? Finally, get back to gardening or dancing or whatever activities bring you joy. The possibilities are endless when you're not held hostage by unpredictable, debilitating pain. I receive messages every day from viewers who've implemented these strategies and can hardly believe the difference it's made in their quality of life. They often say the same thing. Why didn't my doctor tell me about this years ago? The simple truth is that our medical system focuses more on treating symptoms than addressing root causes. But you now have the knowledge to take control of your own health. If you found this information valuable, please hit that like button. Right now, it helps more seniors discover these solutions instead of suffering in silence. And don't keep this life-changing information to yourself. Share this video with friends and family members who struggle with leg cramps, especially those who've been told it's just a normal part of aging, and there's nothing they can do about it. Nothing makes me happier than hearing that one video has helped multiple generations in a family find relief. Also, leave a comment below sharing which mineral you're going to try first, or if you've already had success with any of these strategies. I personally read every comment and love hearing your experiences. Before you go, make sure you've subscribed to this channel and turned on notifications by clicking that bell icon. I release new videos every week with science-backed, natural solutions for the most common health challenges facing seniors today. Next week, I'll be revealing the 3 hidden causes of high blood pressure that most doctors never check for, and the simple, natural solutions that have helped thousands of my viewers reduce or even eliminate their blood pressure medications completely. You definitely don't want to miss that one. Until then, remember that age is just a number. It's mineral deficiencies, not the calendar, that cause those painful leg cramps. With the right knowledge and consistent action, you can enjoy pain-free, active days and restful nights for many years to come. I'll see you in the next video.